The second conference for world religious leaders was held at Lotte Hotel Jamshil in Seoul, bringing together approximately 300 religious leaders from Korea and abroad, including representatives from the United States, Europe, South America, and Asia. Building on the foundation of the first conference, participants continued discussions on the current state of global religious freedom and the challenges it faces. The opening ceremony featured an inter-religious joint prayer with leaders from 9 major faiths, including Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, and Hinduism. Tageldin Hamad, chairman of UPF International, remarked, "Believers around the world are suffering under violence and discrimination," and expressed his hope that the conference will become a beacon for safeguarding religious freedom.
And yet, in every corner of the world, this sacred right is under siege. From brutal violence against vulnerable believers to the quiet chains of discriminations and fear, millions cry out in pain. For when sacred values are attacked, when truth itself is threatened, we must not remain silent. Religious freedom is not granted by kings, parliaments, or presidents. It is a God-given right, written not on paper alone, but upon the eternal conscience of humanity. May this gathering shine as the beacon of light against the darkness of persecution. And may our voices, our unity, and our actions hasten the day when freedom of belief is truly universal.
Reverend Pilo White, Senior Advisor of White House Faith Office, delivered a video message emphasizing that religious freedom is the foundation of peace between nations and underscoring the vital importance of safeguarding religious liberty in every country.
America, inspired by God, has always protected the right of every person to worship freely. For Psalm 33:12 tells us, "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord." On this foundation, America has welcomed all faiths and strongly protects their right to believe and practice their faith. America calls on all nations to uphold religious freedom for all, especially our friends and close allies like Japan and South Korea. This is why gatherings like this are so critical. Religious freedom is the foundation of peace among nations. Mother Moon has called leaders from every faith to Korea to honor God, affirm freedom of belief, and work together for peace.
In the keynote address, French attorney Patricia Duval introduced cases of religious freedom violations in Japan, pointing out the misguided perspective that views religions as a means of oppression. In the panel discussion, Franco Famularo, chairman of UPF Canada, Pastor Mark Burns, and co-chairman Chatindi Sikh Birdi participated, emphasizing that religious freedom is a universal value that the entire world must protect together.
I found that the more we talk to each other, the more we discover that we have more the same than we are different. And until we have more and more conversations like this and gatherings like this, to where I don't see your religion, I see you as a person. I see the man. When you have that mentality, and again, I want to give my heart and blessings to Mother Moon and all of you that are putting together, Dr. Hamad and Dr. Jenkins, and all of you that are Dr. Zachary, all of you who put this together from around the world, that these gatherings are so important that we continue to have them bigger and larger and more than ever, so that I can look at my brother who wears a turban, and I see not the religion, but I see this man that breathes the same air, that cries over the same tears, that have the same headaches, that desires for his children and grandchildren to grow up in a free and safe society.
All leaders signed the 2025 statement by world religious leaders for religious freedom and universal values, calling for the guarantee of religious freedom, the protection of universal values, and the realization of a peaceful world. Through this conference, participants once again confirmed the necessity of international solidarity and cooperation to respect religious diversity and protect freedom of belief.